Good morning, everybody. I'm here in one of my happy places with many plants. They're all over the house now. Because I need to talk about something that just happened, and I'm quite in a state about it. So we'll see how this goes. Might not post this. Okay. On YouTube, I follow a lot of women. And one woman I follow is not in the radical feminist space. She's in another space, but I follow her because I think she has insightful commentary and she does a good show and has great commentators come on and gives a lot of really important information in this particular area. And one thing I don't do, rarely do, is participate in her live chats because she has a troon in there. And I happen to know that this troon, because I looked him up, is a well-known grifter from way back. But she doesn't know that. Maybe she will now if she watches this. He's a well-known grifter from way back, and like all troons, is an AGP piece of shit. And every single live chat that I am in, he discusses being a troon. He manages to get it into this area, which I promise you has nothing to do with troonhood. He manages to get it in there with no, just it's creepy. You know how they do, because they're narcissists. So it's always about them. Anyway, so I have just taken myself out of the chat. Probably along with, some other women who might feel the same way. Anyway, so I get a note from the woman this morning preemptively apologizing for, I guess, censoring me in the comments, not the live chat, but the comments on a video. And I'm like, what? So I go and look at it, and sure enough, where I had gently corrected an ally, a person who wants to consider themselves, listen to this, okay? This is for my het friends. If you want to consider yourself an ally to the LGB, then you need to understand that the LGBTQ plus IAWTF pedo bears are not aligned. We are two different things. The LGB long ago lost control of our org. Stonewall is not ours anymore. They have even claimed that Stormy never started Stonewall. It was a troon. It wasn't a troon. There were no troons. Marsha was passed out on a bench, and he said that himself. Okay? Anyway, I digress, because I am so angry that if you can see the steam coming out of my ears, I don't know. Anyway, so she preemptively, censored my reply. That her right, her channel, absolutely her right, absolutely. My point is, if you want to consider yourself an ally, you need to pick a set of works. Are you going to be an ally to the OG LGB? The ones who did, all the work and we're happy when we got our marriages and our right to of survivorship of each other and to see each other in the hospital. That's what we wanted, and we got what we wanted. Or are you going to be on the side of the LGBTQIA? Because those are the ones who have destroyed our lesbian community forever. They are transing young lesbians. They are transing young autistic girls. And on the male side, aside from innocent victims like a Jazz Jennings, who would have grown up to be a lovely gay boy, right? Before his mother did that to him. We have the pervy males. These pervy males, who, by the way, have higher rates of sexual crimes, are now being put into prisons with women. Women are being impregnated and sexually assaulted and just having to share the air with these troons in prisons all over the Western world now. There's a lot of them in the U.S. Those are the two sides. You have to pick a side. Are you going to be on the side of anti-homophobia, pro-woman, pro-lesbian strong? Are just having our rights? I don't care if you bake a cake for me. I don't care. I just don't want to be fired for being a dyke, and I want to be able to see my wife in the hospital. That's all we wanted. Or are you going to be on the side of these child mutilating perverts is no middle ground. There is no be kind. Be kind is what got us here. And this is a het woman doing this. I love her dearly. She knows I do. And I told her, ma'am, this is why we don't trust you. Because you know, we have told you. You say you listen to us speak about this. And I am not at all the most eloquent or well-informed speaker on this, but I am constantly pointing you at people who are. And if you want, I can point you at literally volumes of material on this. I can point you at Telegram groups that have troons in their full glory, and the shit that I have seen you couldn't handle, but I look at it so that I know. And you don't want to have people who want to consider themselves our allies gently corrected and say, hey, maybe you don't have all the information. You need to know something. Who are you being kind to? Whose off topic is this? This is our life and death. This is a sign of the thing that we're always talking about in your channel. I'm not going to be more specific than that. You know how I am. It's maddening because this right here, this is what I'm saying. You know, if all women would band together and just say no, the patriarchy would end tomorrow. But we can't do that, can we? Because we don't want to piss off the dudes. We don't want to make them angry that the troon is nice to us, right? That we have our pet troons. We have our pet troons. They're nice to us. He's not nice. I know about him. And you could do a little research and find out. But you won't. Because you don't want to know. You don't want to know. Now I'm rambling. Forgive me. Like I said, I'm beyond the pale angry. There are two sides. Anyone who wants to call themselves an ally, you need to pick one at this point because it's all out there. And if it's not, come see me and I will point you at the evidence, okay? Now I'm going to go back to my space. What do I got here? I just planted all the pumpkins yesterday, the little babies in the trays there. We got snapdragons out the wazoo. We got some sage. Let me show you. Hold on. Let's end on a lighter note. Let me show you. And in the library, this is some more of. These are a bunch of tomatillos. We got some more. What are these? Lupines. I got basils out the wazoo this year. Look, these tomatillos. I got to pick these buds off. More plants over there, and the entire dining room is also full of plants. So. As usual, this time of year, it gets a little dicey because we're running out of room. But everybody have a great day. Het women, we want to trust you. Please be worthy of our trust. We love you. Bye.